Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you are listening to from me, wherever you're listening from, good evening. Hope everything is well. God bless everybody. A quick introduction into trading. Trading meaning trading currencies, trading stocks, meaning trading. You're buying, somebody else is selling. You're trading one person on one side, the other person on the other side. You don't know who it is. We don't know who it is. When you put in a buy, you're buying price to go up. Another person on the other side is selling price to go down. That's trading. You're trading currencies. You're trading US dollar versus Canadian dollar, U.S. dollar versus the British dollar versus the European dollar versus the peso. Whatever it is you're trading, somebody is buying and somebody's selling at the same time. Okay, you're. This is how it used to be before, back in the 80s, 70s. People used to go into the Twin Towers over there in New York, the street Wall Street. They used to call it Wall Street, and go into New York, and they will trade through phone calling. I want to sell price at 15,500, and I want to buy it at 10,500. So they will sell the market, believing or thinking the market that is pricing down, and then they'll get out at, when the price is at wherever they say or whatever their calculations are. So the objective of this trading is having a solid understanding of the market itself and the market makers, what they want to do. The markets are run by market makers. If you know what they're doing, you got them. But if you don't understand the market has you. Okay, the market will beat you down if you're not understanding this market. Okay, the market trades, or they work with candles. Okay, these are called candles. These are the bodies. The red is the body, and the tails, they're called wicks. Okay, this is what we work with. This is what you learn. You need to learn to read the candles. Okay, once you understand the candles, then you go to a bigger or a better understanding of the market. Right now, you are an uninformed money. You are an speculative, uninformed money. Why? Because you don't understand the market. And there's a lot of people here right now, or been here, stuck in here, because they do not understand what they need to do to cross over to this side. When you cross over on this side, you almost near smart money, but you're not there yet. So you're still having a little bit of problems, inefficiency in your trading, probably psychology. But you moved on from uninformed. Uninformed money is liquidity. So smart money looks for uninformed money to liquidate them and take their money. You're here right now. I don't want you trading right now. You're not trading nothing right now. You're not doing a damn thing right now. Nothing. Once you cross here, that you might know you're in the middle of it, I still don't want you to trade until you get to here. Okay? So, in the middle, it means that you are more, a little bit more knowledge in the market and what market makers want to do. Here, there's a lot of support and resistant traders, a lot of breakout traders that are profitable, not profitable, profitable, not profitable. So, when you get here, that means you cross the uninformed money, which is very very good news, and you're here now. You got one more step to get here. When you're here, you know what market makers want to do, what smart money's doing. So when you start trading with smart money, that's when you see your trades. That's when you see everything develop in your knowledge, in your system. So right now you're here. Don't worry about anything over here. You worry about you right now. You start learning this, listening to videos, watching the videos I'm gonna put out, and this is not gonna be you. Okay, this guy right here, you don't want to be you. He doesn't. You don't want to be it. This guy here probably lost a couple of $1 million right there in that trade. So you don't want it. That's not gonna be you. Okay. Other things. Okay. The other thing is that trading is all psychology. You control your psychology. You control what you see in trading. You know when to sell, when to buy. You control everything. Okay? You're gonna know your strength. You're gonna develop confidence. You're gonna know your weakness. You're gonna know when to take a break. You're gonna know you're gonna become self-aware of everything that's going around you, around the world, around stocks, around the dollar. Everything around the world they use to manipulate the market here in forex, indices, in any, because it's trading everywhere. It's all sorts of trading. You're gonna learn everything. There's all types of trading around the world. Even they trade cows and dog food and all that, coffee and all that. So you're gonna learn all that. This is a buy and sell. You're gonna buy today, sell tomorrow, buy whenever. This is the name of the game. You have to understand where the market makers want to buy and sell. Once you start knowing and understanding what market maker want to do, then you start learn. Then you know what trading is all about. You gotta learn to change. Change what? Change being who you are. Become one with the charts. If you've traded before, you need to forget whatever you learned before, and this is new. This is gonna be new for you. You need to change. Change your attitude. Changes your clean whatever your room. Change. You want change in your life. This is gonna change your life, and then you're gonna control your environment. If you want to do trading, do not talk about trading to anybody. This is you and you. You and your husband, you and your son, you and your daughter, you and you. Don't talk about this to nobody. So control your environment and what you do so you can start learning. Stress. Don't stress out. Try not to stress. This is not for you to be stressing. You're learning something. So why are you stressing? If you think you're not learning this in a while, you're gonna feel like that. This I'm gonna talk about this in psychology, but don't stress. Pinpoint your emotions. That meaning, you need to control your emotions before you start trading. You need to have a clear mind so your brain can function and take in information. If you don't have a routine, not now because you're starting to learn this, but when you start trading, you're gonna develop a routine for yourself. So don't worry about that now. And then challenge your ideals. If you really want to do this, challenge yourself, and you will do it. You will do it like I did. We'll talk about that in the psychology video. To get here, to get here with all these screens and here this and that, like to work this, you need to work. You need to put in you need to put in your work. If you don't put in your work, then you're not gonna do it. And trading is all about money. Trading is all about money. Where the money's at? Liquidity. Who's the liquidity? People that don't know nothing about trading and they're trading. They put the sell stops here, right? But market comes down, they're in profit. What happened? Out. Why? Because this high here is not protected. That's not a protected high. This one is why? Because it took out that high, right? So things like that. I'm gonna teach you highs and lows. High, low, high, low, high, low. Market trades, highs and lows, lows and lows. It all depends what the market makers want to do, my peoples. It's all how you start learning, okay? Alright, so the market makers are here. Retail traders, okay? We have investment funds, major banks, commercial companies. The market makers work with all major banks, okay? All major banks. Retail traders are liquidity for the banks, for the market makers, okay? Everything goes through here. I make the market. I give you the signal, buy or sell, to the major bank. Sends it to the investment funds, commercial, to the major banks, and they all do the same thing. What the market makers do, that's what we're gonna find out. How they trade. Once we find out how they trade, we got them. It's all if they want to go up to get buy stops, to sell to the buyers on top of the market, or down to buy more product from the sellers underneath the market at a lower price. That's it. You want to buy low and sell high. That's all you want to do. All you want to do. Trading is about exchanging currencies. US dollar versus the British dollar. Which is higher? If the dollar's going high, that means GBP is going down. That means sell GBP. You can't sell the dollar or buy the dollar in USA. That's illegal. You can't do that. You can't trade gold neither. But you can trade GBP USD. If the dollar's going up, that means GBP is going down. GBP USD. That's how I'm going to explain that in later videos. Now trading is psychology also. Okay? When you start trading, when you start learning this, you're going to go through a lot of emotions because you don't know what you don't know what you're doing yet. But all this right here, write all this down, because right here, this is all what you're going to go through. You have to develop a trading mind. You have to deal with trading losses. You have to be disciplined and patient. I'm going to teach you how to be disciplined and patient. If anything, you seek professional help, I'm helping you. The role of emotions trading. You see that? The role of emotion trading. It's like the psychology of risk management. I'm gonna teach you how to manage your risk to reward, so you don't have to go through psychology. Overcoming cognitive biases. How the way I explain to you the market, you're gonna know how what bias the market makers gonna be in the high time frames. Because once you find out market makers biases in the high time frames, we take it down to the lower time frames. I'll show you all that. And then just you gotta develop a trading mind. That's it. So if any questions, you guys hit me up. My next video will be psychology. Then I start giving you lessons on candles and all that nice stuff. So I'll see you guys. I'll talk to you guys next video. And I'll see you guys on my live Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. See you guys there. Have a good night and God bless.